Great. And now it is with some sadness. Guys, gonna miss you guys. We have, we're gonna be saying goodbye to a couple of our commissioners who were so kind to actually extend their terms slightly because of some items that we had to work on. And it's a Emeryville tradition that we give each of you a resolution. So I think we'll probably start with Stephen. Yeah.
You have to stand up.
You have to stand up there. And
To be publicly embarrassed.
yes,
I need tissue. Okay.
I would like to read this resolution to you.
Uh-oh, be gentle.
So this is a resolution of the Planning Commission of the City of Emeryville expressing the Commission's sincere appreciation to Stephen Steinberg for over 3 years of service on the Emeryville Planning Commission. Whereas, on June 15th, 2010, the City Council unanimously voted to appoint Stephen Steinberg to the Emeryville Planning Commission for a 3-year term from July 1st, 2010 to June 30th, 2013. And whereas, Stephen's current term on the commission expired on June 30th, 2013, and he indicated to the City Council that he did not wish to be reappointed. And whereas, the City Council extended Stephen's term for 2 months to August 31st, 2013, because 2 important projects of which he had extensive knowledge and background, namely the Emeryville City of Community Life and the 3800 San Pablo Ave mixed-use MAS project, were scheduled to come before the Commission for decisions in July and August of 2013, giving Stephen an overall tenure on the Commission of 3 years and 2 months. And whereas, during Stephen's term on the Commission, a number of major development projects were approved by the Commission, including Panera Bread, Bullseye Glass, City Storage, Escuela Bilingual Internacional, the Emeryville City for the Arts, Center for the Arts, and the 64th and Christie Residential Project, and a number of long-range planning efforts were recommended for approval by the Commission and adopted by the City Council, including the Parks and Recreation Strategic Plan, the Sustainable Transportation Plan, the Pedestrian and Bicycle Plan, the Emeryville Design Guidelines, and the new planning regulations. And Stephen played an active role in the deliberations on these and many other projects. And whereas Stephen has contributed significant questions and insightful comments to our deliberations, and has endured many lengthy evening meetings, even though in Emeryville, commissioners are not usually served dinner like they are in Scottsdale. And whereas Stephen brought valuable design expertise to the Commission, and whereas during Stephen's term on the Commission, he wore a San Francisco 49ers beanie like no other planning commissioner while whipping a questionably legal U-turn while simultaneously sliding sideways into a parallel parking spot in front of Town Hall in his pickup truck sporting Go Niners flags. And whereas Stephen provided thoughtful input to help build a better Emeryville, and whereas Stephen has contributed his excellent sense of aesthetics and attention to the way buildings work and how people use them, and the Commission thanks him for that. And whereas Stephen's thoughtful and insightful comments of wisdom on a variety of long-range and current planning issues will be greatly missed. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Planning Commission hereby expresses its sincere appreciation to Stephen Steinberg for his 3+ years of outstanding service to the City of Emeryville and its citizens, and wishes him the best of luck in all his future endeavors.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you all. I'll miss you all, and carry on. It's a wonderful city.
Thank you. We have for you this very resolution framed for your
For you.
further enjoyment. Guess what? It's your turn, John. And now we have resolution CPC number JS 13-01, resolution of the Planning Commission of the City of Emeryville expressing the Commission's sincere appreciation to John Schuerman for over 5 years of service on the Emeryville Planning Commission. Whereas John Schuerman was appointed to the Emeryville Planning Commission by the City Council on July 15th, 2008, to fill a vacancy created by the resignation of Commissioner Angela Barranco Mason. And whereas John's current term on the commission expired on June 30th, 2013, and he indicated to the City Council that he did not wish to be reappointed. And whereas the City Council extended John's term for 2 months to August 31st, 2013, because two important projects, which I have already talked about, happened.
Good editing.
Whereas John was, it's okay if I don't read that, right?
Yeah.
Whereas John was appointed as a resident member of the General Plan and Zoning Update Steering Committee on January 17th, 2006, and served on the steering committee until it was disbanded in December 2012, for a total tenure of almost 7 years, of which 4.5 years overlapped his tenure on the Planning Commission. And whereas John served as chair of the steering committee from November 2006 to November 2007, and as vice chair from December 2009 to December 2012. And whereas during John's tenure on the steering committee and planning commission, a new general plan and new planning regulations were developed and adopted by the City Council following extensive deliberations and recommendations by the steering committee and planning commission, in which John played a major role. And whereas John's contributions will allow us all to enjoy a more comfortable and satisfying pedestrian experience in the city of Emeryville until we can no longer walk, at which point we may have a streetcar to move us around. And whereas John passionately strived to make every project better for pedestrians, bicyclists, and the overall community. And whereas John was always very conscientious in his review of projects that came before him, and will continue to be an agent of change in the city of Emeryville. And whereas if it involves a bike, John's keenly interested. If it involves a trolley, John's in. John brings a refreshing sensitivity so unique to commissions, and his insights are typically spot on. The commission has enjoyed working with John and appreciates his commitment and dedication to the future legacy of Emeryville as a quality and forward-thinking city. And whereas John has steadily championed the future of Emeryville as a dense, tall, urban environment that will be equipped with generous sidewalks, 8 foot preferably, but 7.5 minimum if there must be a compromise. Whereas John has made it clear to developers that people do not like to park their nice bikes with hundreds of dollars worth of equipment on the street or in the hallway. And whereas the commission will sorely miss John's cheerful demeanor and seeing the best and highest potential for projects that have come before him while he served. Whereas John's thoughtful and insightful comments and wisdom on a variety of long-range and current planning issues will be greatly missed. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Planning Commission hereby expresses its sincere appreciation to John Schuerman for his 5+ years of outstanding service, friendship, warmth, humor, and compassion to the city of Emeryville and its citizens, and wishes him the best of luck in all his future endeavors. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much. It was really nice.
And you too get a beautifully framed.
And thank you, Commission. It's been a great commission to work on, and thank you also to staff. It's like, for somebody coming in that's never done something like this before, staff was incredible on helping us out and preparing wonderful packets and things like that, so appreciate that.
Thank you.